single day.
YouTube personality takes plea on drug charges. By an Easker staff writer, December 20, 2019, updated 11 hours ago. Punta Gorda YouTube personality Ian Mcguire accepted a plea deal Friday on 2 drug-related charges at the Charlotte County Justice Center. Mcguire, who is known for his YouTube videos often blasting government and law enforcement, pleaded no contest to possession of marijuana and possession of drug paraphernalia, resulting in a 6-month jail sentence with credit for time served. He has already been in jail approximately 7 months since his arrest in June, when the FBI and the Charlotte County Sheriff's Office conducted a joint raid at his home on West Lund Terrace. Law enforcement confiscated 36 firearms and thousands of rounds of ammunition at that time, allegedly in violation of an injunction against stalking. In September, Mcguire was indicted in a federal case, along with co-defendant Bretton Osborne, accused of using facilities of interstate commerce to stalk the same victim from the protection order and a misdemeanor stalking case. Mcguire and Osborne allegedly made harassing phone calls and mailed disturbing packages to the victim, including a dead cat labeled for her grandchildren. Prosecutor Jill Kuykendall also announced Friday the state would not be prosecuting Mcguire's stalking case in Charlotte County, due to his federal case related to the same behaviors. Later in the day, she also filed a null pros equi, declining to prosecute Mcguire's felony charges related to witness tampering. He's looking at a higher potential sanction on his federal charges than he is on his state charges, so I think that's where the primary focus is by the government at this time, said defense attorney Kevin Shirley. Mcguire still has 2 misdemeanor charges of violation of an injunction for protection against stalking and possession of a firearm while under a stalking injunction. For those, he has requested a non-jury trial. Attorney Kevin Shirley said presenting the technical legal requirements of the case to a jury would be awkward at best. I think technically it's a case where when the state proceeds, when they rest, we would move for a directed verdict or judgment of acquittal based on legal theory, he said. It's not something a jury would consider because it's an argument we have before the court. So what we're going to do is basically litigate the case up to a point, and then we will move for our directed verdict, and that's when we can present our legal argument that we will not be presenting to a jury. Shirley said Mcguire is still very principled in his approach to his cases and wanted it in the record that he did not negotiate a resolution of the stalking charge the state chose to drop. His federal case will likely take several months to come to a resolution. There are literally thousands and thousands of pages and taped telephone conversations the government has provided in discovery, he said. Email, n.easker@yourzon.com.
Breaking news at noon, notorious YouTuber Ian Mcguire appeared in a Charlotte County courtroom this morning. He's known for recording public officials and putting them on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, when the FBI raided his home, they found 36 guns and thousands of rounds of ammunition. NBC2's Claire Lavazorio joins us live at the courthouse right now. Claire, explain what happened in court.
Well, I just talked to Kevin Shirley, who is Ian Mcguire's attorney, and he tells me his client is a very principled man, but today he did something he hasn't done before, and he took a plea deal for 2 of his misdemeanor drug charges. Now, the judge sentenced him to 6 months in jail, but that is essentially a wash because he will get credit for time that he has served, and he's been in jail since this summer, so that is completely a wash. But now the look is we're looking forward to the feds and what charges they possibly could bring to Ian Mcguire in terms of his harassment and stalking behaviors. His attorney tells me there's about a terabyte of evidence, thousands of documents, and thousands of recorded phone calls that will be presented by the feds when it comes to that case. But right now we do know Mcguire will be back in court on January 27th for a non-jury trial to hopefully resolve his remaining misdemeanor cases that have to do with the guns that were in his home and the violation of a stalking injunction that was in place. So he will be back in court in January. You can count on NBC2 to be there. I'm reporting live inside the Charlotte County Justice Center. Claire Lavazorio, NBC2.
All right, Claire, thank you very much.
Hey, Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH. I am using any video here with under fair use if you have criticism, reporting, teaching, etc. And please donate. I do not make money from YouTube, and there are different ways to donate in the video links. Thanks.